earn. Until then, I don't even care about it. Bow, bow, bow. All right. There's no loot. Nope. So eventually there will be rewards. We don't know if it's going to be loot or if it's going to be like cosmetics or what we're going to get. But the initial launch, they wanted to focus on just making sure the leaderboards worked and that the activity itself was fun. Well, you're going to have a hard time convincing people to try the activity to see if it's fun if it doesn't give you any rewards. I think a lot of people will do what I do. They'll try it once and be like, so it's the pit with no loot? All right, bet. So, I'm going to keep playing this for a couple more days. And then this weekend, I'm probably going to be checking out the new Torchlight Infinite season because I haven't played that one in a while. What up, B-Mag? Wop, 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 wop. All right. Guess you're staying on Animal Crossing? Nice. Do it. All right, so we'll just grab a random map. I don't care. All right, let's do it. I don't need anything juicy right now. We're just exploring the map. Mansion in the Mists. That's a thing that exists. We'll do this one. Sure, looks great. An 11 rune? Wait. Oh. I'm like, what do you mean by that? I understand. I understand.
This heat.
Bow, bow, bow.
Twisted thing. Let's have a gander.
Meow. Gotta pick up your kids from school. Have fun. Better get them before somebody else does. Why? I don't know. Seems like the right thing to do. I could be wrong though. Bop. No egg for you? Heck yeah. What up, Dutch? How you doing? Moves too slow. Go faster. Worst map for a breach, it really is. Bum, bum, bum. Stupid pots on the ground. Oh. Every time it shows up as green, I get excited. I'm like, what does that mean? Oh, right. I really need to get in the habit of doing the whole sprint thing more often. Like, I know it's been a while since they added it, but for whatever reason, my brain just always forgets about it. How much movement speed do I have in my boots? 25? I need to get some 35% movement speed boots. What up, Remy? How you doing? Should probably update my loot filter. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Update as a new version or more strict? More strict. I mean, both, I guess. Probably. It's been like, I haven't updated it since like the day the league went live. Or changed the strictness. Click the reload button to update the version. That's fair. Yeah, I definitely want to make it more strict, though, as well. Alright, where did I not... Okay, that way. Yeah. I was trying to think, like, what you meant by reset the version, but yeah. Just to the newest data. But not the newest filter. Something like that. Made sense in my head. Anyways... Oh, it's this fight? Okay. Too early. Level 78! Alright, where are we going now? Cool. Alright, let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Filter blade! Sign in. Steam. Sign in. Allow. Authorize. Bum. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate that. You started using WASD based on your mention of it. Definitely like it more. Yeah. In PoE, I really like WASD. In all the other ARPGs I've tried it in, it's not quite there yet. I think the main reason why is because of how PoE allows for movement while you're casting spells and stuff. Whereas like in Diablo 4, you can do WASD, but while you're casting stuff, you can't really do it. So it's like you're constantly stopping and it just feels weird. Tired? You gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up. Alright. Load this guy. 65 days ago. Holy moly. Alright, so we go... Just got back from some vacation? Ooh, what'd you do? Anything fun? Relax, nice. Wait, do they not have Talisman yet? Why is Talisman not in the auto-adjust thing? Whack. It defaulted to PoE 1 somehow. It's also weird to me because you just got a gaming PC less than a week ago, so mouse and keyboard, you're still adapting. Gotcha. Yeah, I started Diablo on mouse and keyboard, so it's how I've always played it. It feels very natural for me. But I get that a lot of people like learn to play these games on a controller. I wish I could get into playing it on a controller because I feel like the gameplay itself for a lot of builds would probably be more fun. But like going through loot and stuff just feels like it would be miserable. Alright, we're going to go with that. And export. And save and sync. Okay. Options, game, refresh. Last update, January 12th. Hey, that's today. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What was that jewel? And where did it just put it? Oh, it's still here. Uh-huh. Okay, so we do have an Orb of Chance. Do we try it on this belt? What do you think, chat? Do I send it?
Go on.
Have you found more of what?
Somebody might buy that.
For Doriani.
Sure, jewels. I can go there. Spend at least 3 to 5 times the amount of time going through the menus and loot on controller. Combat's good? Yeah. Yep. I agree. Alright, what is this thing? Oh, wait, did my trade thing? Did it break? Did I not load it? I probably didn't load it. Heck. There we go. One exalt.
Have an order?
I'm gonna disobey it and put it in there for 2.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Alright. I'm going to try... Don't poof. Don't poof. It poofed. Worth a shot. Finally got your wolf working? Hell yeah. I really need to try more wolf stuff. I've been going full bear and I've been enjoying it, but wolf does sound like it would be fun. Why does this always get disabled? The always highlight thing. It gets disabled on me constantly, and I don't know why. I need a map. Maps. We go 8. Boop. Alright, we're gonna go here. You have the always highlight switching off for you too? Yeah, it's weird. Cost you about 20 divs to make it tanky enough to destroy everything? Damn. Yeah, I'm only doing tier 7s and 8s right now, so I'm like... I spent maybe 2 divs? Maybe? Probably less than 2.
Nature takes what's owed.
I still need to do my 3rd and 4th ascendancies. Holy moly.
Wretched animal.
The homemade I roll with made a Blood Witch Spark, and it cost him 100 plus. I did Spark back when the game first launched, and I really liked it. But because I did that, like I haven't felt inclined to go back and try it again. But I might have to next league, or maybe later this league, depending on what else comes out. Game-wise, that is. They just announced that the PoE 1 League is going to be dropping the beginning of March, which is kind of iffy for me because that's probably around the same time as Diablo 4 Season 12. So we'll see how that goes. Is this my own build? Yeah. I'm just kind of winging it. Anything else said? No, just that it's coming early March. That's literally all they said. No details yet. This is so stupid? What's so stupid? What happened? Love your bear rampage with 74 rage and high skill costs and Titan Ascendancy. 38-second non-stop charge. Nice. Yeah, I did the druid thing. I didn't try one of the other classes for druid, but for bear, I guess. But so far it's been all right. I don't really lean into the rampage or any of that as much as I should. I'm just like smacking dudes a lot. Does game is stupid. Does words is hard? How's the mana regen? Is it manageable or not? I don't really use a whole lot of it.
Nature takes what's old.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, but I still think it's hilarious. Like, when I play Diablo 4, which is a much simpler game, I always follow build guides. But when I play this game, I don't like following build guides. And I'm not a build maker, but I feel like in this game, it's just like, I don't know, it just feels more natural to make your own thing rather than trying to follow a build guide. I think it's mostly just because like in Diablo, there is like a very clear answer. Like you want to use this unique and these glyphs, and this game gives you a lot more option. Oh, can I be wolf? I mean, you can switch to wolf anytime you want to. And I do use some wolf skills, but I do mostly use bear stuff. Danger bear.
Balance restored.
What do we got? Not a whole lot. Did you see the new Diablo 4 tower? Low-key disappointed in yourself? Yeah, I tried it earlier. I mean, I knew pretty much exactly what it was going to be. The fact that it's a beta and they released it with no loot kind of kills any incentive for me to want to do it. Like, the fact that there's no rewards. And, like, I get that they're trying to test it before they put out the rewards. They want it to be, like, you know, well-balanced and working good and stuff before they fully commit to launching it. But it's like, I mean, you're putting it in your game, and your game's fully released. Like, you've had other modes that have had changes over the years. How do you call this one a beta? And I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was a weird call. Like, I think long-term, that mode will be fine. But right now, it's definitely underwhelming. The big thing that I like about it, though, is because, like, that's going to be the place, the measuring stick that people use to, like, test their builds and stuff, like, competitively. So they're going to, because of that, they're going to be able to change the way that the pit works and make the pit more interesting. So I think that's the biggest W about it. Is this game free on Steam? It will be when it fully releases. It is still in early access right now, so it's like $30. But if you buy it for $30 now, you do get $30 worth of in-game currency. So if you're going to spend money in the game anyways on stuff like stash tabs, which if you play the game a lot, you're going to need eventually anyways, it's effectively free. But yeah, right now it does cost like $30. You stayed up for it with your mates excited, but Dan was bummed, but agreed with your statement? Yeah, I think the system definitely has potential long-term. They just got to get rewards in there and stuff. Thank you for the subscription, Dave. Derek, I read too fast.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay. So we finished all these. Just take what I can get. Don't really care. There's still a strong box and a rare monster somewhere. Okay, down here. Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, like, I'm almost kind of glad that they put it out now, so that hopefully, by the time the expansion launches, they're ready to not have it be a beta anymore. And the expansion's going to be here real soon. That's what I'm excited about. What's the loot drops like in this game? Well, when you get deep into the end game and you have a really good character and you have a bunch of like rarity on your gear, it drops like candy all over the place, although not as much as PoE 1. But beyond that, I'm not really entirely sure how to answer that question. I don't know. I like it. So one of my big issues with this game is just my lack of experience. So like when good items drop, I don't always know when they're good. But that just comes with time, with playing more.
Pack's heavy enough already.
Alright, this map is done. Am I going to try the new Diablo expansion? Yes. So, when the new Diablo expansion comes out, I'm going to be doing a subathon for it, where it's going to be, I'm going to be streaming all day, every day, for about 2 weeks. And then, if the subathon is still going at that point, I do have to go back to work at that point. But every day, immediately after work, I'll be back on until I have to go to bed, and we're going to keep going as long as I can. All day, every day on the weekends. Yeah, we're going to be playing it a lot. A lot.
Speak.
I'm very excited about it. I have a bunch of videos talking about it on my channel. Very excited about Lord of Hatred. Been meaning to pick this up, but you're iffy, kind of a diehard Diablo fan. Gotcha. I mean, that's fair, honestly. Like, this game is definitely much more complicated and, like, daunting as a new player to get into. But if you just take it little by little, it's not that bad. But if you're on the fence, wait till it's free. When does the new expansion come out? April 28th is the official date. Although, I'm assuming that they're going to do it like they did Vessel of Hatred and do like their global release at the same time. So I'm guessing it's going to be like at night on the 27th, but they haven't confirmed that yet. So the marketing material says the 28th of April. And I will be going hard for it. And I'm very excited. Very, very, very excited. How much is the expansion? $40 USD is the base version. And then there are the premium and ultimate editions or whatever. What game do you prefer? If you can only play one, PoE or Diablo or something else, if limited time. So let me ask you this. How much limited time? Because generally what I say is, like, if you're going to play Diablo, if you have a weekend, play Diablo 3. If you have a couple weeks, play Diablo 4. If you have a lot more time, play Diablo 2. With Path of Exile, though, I think Path of Exile has more to do long-term. But I think if you don't have that much time and you want... It really depends how much you want to dig your teeth into it. This game has a lot more to learn. It is tougher. There's a lot more to it. It's confusing in a lot of ways. But both games are really good for different reasons. Like, I think the best comparison that I have is PoE is like playing chess and Diablo is like playing checkers. They're both good games. It just depends what you're in the mood for. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What do you think of the set bonus thing that I came up with? Wait. What do you think of the set bonus thing you came up with? What did I come up with? Is there a link to my build? I don't have a link. I just kind of put it together myself. You know what? I will put together a planner and I will put it on my website. I'll make a note. Make planner for bear build, and I'll try to put it on my website, which is linked in my bio. It's not there yet, but I'll try to put it there. 30 hours and you're doing endgame content for Diablo. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're doing endgame content within 5 or 6 hours once you know what you're doing. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. You know what? I want to try to do my Ascendancy again. Let's see. What's my lowest one? That's a 70. A 69. Another one. Those ones aren't worth nothing. All right, we'll do that one. I'm pretty good? No, you're pretty good. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna go here. All right, so you want Relic Locker. Okay. Put you in there, and then hey, that was rude. My bad, you got a call. Were you talking about PoE 2 or Diablo with the expansion? When we were talking about expansion, we were talking about Diablo. PoE doesn't do expansions the same way. Yeah, we were talking about Diablo 4's expansion, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, so what Diablo calls a season is what PoE calls an expansion. Kind of. So I guess technically they call it the League, and the expansion is the permanent content that comes alongside of the new seasons. So, like, their version of an expansion would be, like, Diablo 2.5, whatever comes to the Eternal Realm, right? Which is a little confusing, but... let's see. We need honor. You can't search the word honor? Oh, they spell it with a U. Right. That doesn't go there. Oh, wait, yes, it does. I never realized I put it in there. I'm not playing the tower. No, I did a run of the tower earlier, but without rewards, I really don't care that much. I put one run on, or one run in, and I'm like, all right, I get it. Kind of over it. I always thought it was a weird call, releasing it as a beta. You haven't tried it yet, your work? I mean, it's basically the pit, but it's like the pit mixed with Diablo 3 Greater Rifts, but you get no loot from it. and there's no rewards whatsoever currently. They're just trying to get feedback and like have people test it, but it's like, I don't wanna. I don't know. Can I move that? No, that'd be nice if you could move that like over here or something. All right, I guess that'll work. Sounds boring, kinda. Like, I think the mode itself is fine. Like, once there's rewards to it, once there's like loot in there, it's fine. But like, yeah, right now I just don't really care. Diablo kind of dead already. You have everything. Yeah, like my issue with Diablo, like I love the game for a couple weeks at the beginning of the season, and then once I feel like I've done everything, like I could make an alt or two, but once you've done every class 5 times, it's just like, all right, we need something else. Which is why I'm super excited about the expansion. I think the expansion is going to be great. I will be playing the hell out of the expansion.
I need more time for that. Balance restore.
Nebby! How you doing? Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, that was close.
D4 loot just isn't a whole lot of fun. So that's one thing. With the skill tree rework for all the classes, like we know we're getting rid of all the passive nodes on the skill tree. So they're going to have to do a crazy rework to all of the itemization. Plus we're getting the Roderick Cube and the Talisman. So I think loot in general is going to look completely different once the expansion comes out. Hopefully that completely different also means good. Hopefully. What's up, Robbie? How you doing? All right, we're going to go Chalice, or Gauntlet. Well, we're not doing Gauntlet, as we established the other day. You're on your 3rd PoE 2 character this league. It's fun playing new characters. I do agree with that. I'm looking forward to making another character, but I still feel like this one has a lot of room to go. I did get kind of a late start to this league because I was doing the D4 thing first. The downside of 2 seasons starting at the same time. Originally I was going to go back and forth, but then I'm like, that feels weird.
Balance restored.
You got bored on PoE 2, so now you're finally starting your Paladin on D4. So you did the opposite of what I did. You spent about 3 billion today just crafting, enchanting, and messing with gear. On Diablo or PoE?
Relish your mortality.
The reality is I don't have another 3 billion or the mass to do it again. Gotcha. Yeah, so like... Oh. Well, alright, fine. Bear Druid's Goated, it's so much fun. Yeah, but like that kind of ties into like some of the stuff that I posted in my video about the cube. A lot of people took me as being like super negative in that video, and I wasn't really being negative, or I wasn't meaning to be anyways. But like, yeah, crafting in Diablo 4 just doesn't feel like crafting. It just feels like hitting a button until you get the rolls that you need without any real thought behind it. Like, you're not really making any decisions, you're just waiting until you happen to hit the one roll that you need. And that doesn't feel good. Like, honestly, they basically stole Masterworking and Tempering from, like, last Epoch. Like, they kind of took the ideas and reworked it. Do that again, but do it more. Do it harder. Crafting on PoE 2 seems a little complex. Haven't tried it yet. There's a lot. The thing about that is, like, more often than not, unless you're, like, really, really good at it, it's generally going to be, at least from my experience, it's generally going to be more effective to just take all your currencies that you would craft with and just use them for trading instead and just buy the stuff that you need. Usually you'll get what you need way cheaper that way. Now, if you're playing solo self-found, obviously that's not a thing, but...
A great challenge overcome.
Spent like 500 boss materials looking for the gear you wanted and no GA was useful. Oof. Crafting on PvE2 makes your brain hurt. Thank God for the market. Yeah. Like the asymmetric trade was huge because I hated trading with like actually finding people to go trade with and stuff and ugh. But now that I can just like do it like an auction house,
I would give anything
so much better.
for a sip.
Down, beast!
golden key. Character's pretty geared out, but there's significant improvements you can make. Yeah. So, like, I mean, I do feel like that's one of the things that's nice about like the whole sanctification system and like the new itemization stuff. Like, there are long-term goals if you want to go for them. It's just it's not exciting. Like the upgrades are so minimal between like unless you get really lucky with sanctification. It's just like yeah. And like you don't need any of those upgrades because you can finish everything in T4 with like the gear that you get to T4 with. Trying to decide if you want to go wolf, wyvern, or bear. So I've only really done bear. I dabbled with wolf for like an hour and I liked it, but the bear is just like super fun. The bear's slow, but he's so smashy. He's so smashy. Plant druid's, yeah, plant druid's supposed to be real good.
Balance restored.
A great challenge overcome.
I did start working on a plant druid. Actually, I turned my wolf druid into a plant druid just to try it. But I only got to like level 10, maybe. Hourglass or hourglass? Didn't really make sense to pick a merchant because I'm going to get a merchant after the boss anyways, aren't I? Although the merchant's only going to have one option, so maybe I'll get two options this way. Gardener at the moment is what you have, and it's fun, strong, but you want to smash? Yeah. I totally relate. As someone who, like people are always talking about, like Lightning Storm and, like, all the different druid builds in Diablo, and I'm always like, nope, go and pulverize. In this game, we just smashy bear. Ooh, hello.
Wretched animal.
Just smashy bear. Gonna turn your wyvern into another type of plant druid? Nice. Do it. Do it!
Oh, that was close.
We'll take the emerald. What level? I am 78.
I shall aid you. Onward.
You're level 25 in Act 2 at the moment. Are there any uniques you can try to get? Honestly, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I don't really know. Like, the only unique that I know by name in this game is Headhunter, because everybody talks about how overpowered it is. Anything else, like, as it drops, I look at it, I'm like, is that any good? I don't have that Diablo level knowledge or like the knowledge that I had with like Diablo 2, where as soon as an item drops, I know exactly what item that is. I don't have that yet in this game. But there probably are some decent ones. Might have to switch from Rampage to this. Plays better. I mean, I do have Rampage also, but yeah, like with my weapon, I just walk around and slap stuff till it dies. All right, boss time. Although I will use Rampage on bosses sometimes.
Formidable. Steel yourself.
Don't tease you. No.
Clear.
Ow. Hey. Lost Castle 2. What is this? What is this? Gotta show the weapon after? Oh, looks cute. What is it? That reminds me of, what is that one game that was on the Switch? That everybody was playing for a minute. My weapon. There you go. Cult of Lamb, is that what it was called? That's what it reminded me of. Oh, it's auto playing. All right. So what do we got? We have one of each key. I guess we should talk to him too. The next time you go below 20. Oh yeah.
Always onwards.
Excited for the leaderboards. On Xbox, it doesn't show ranking between platforms, but shows Xbox ranking. So I'm not at all excited about leaderboards personally. I've never been a competitive gamer, so I really don't care at all. I think the mode itself could be fun, but until it has rewards, I really don't care. I did one run earlier. That was enough for me. I wish I had that competitive bug, but I've never cared about it. You did Sekima like 30 minutes ago. You got the rope. The rope? I don't know what the rope is. Do I need the talisman for bear, or can I use the staff for like fireball or something? So to shapeshift, you have to have a talisman. You read somewhere that would give halos. Yeah, that is correct. We're gonna get halos. That is confirmed, but I think that's not going to be until it fully launches, not while it's in beta. And then I really do hope that they give us like actual loot drops at the end, like they do in the pit also, because like it just feels really bad to go do it and get nothing from it. Like, I get that it's just supposed to be the competitive thing, but, like, I don't know. Like, I haven't checked, but, like, I hope that at least the experience is decent in there.
The old way still westward.
It was super fun when you tried it. I thought it was fun, but like once is enough if I'm not getting loot from it. Like, I don't know. Cause like it doesn't feel that much different from the pit. It feels a little bit more like Greater Rifts, which I can appreciate, but I don't know. Okay. Real quick, I want to check. I can upgrade my gems. I should do that. I'll upgrade Rampage. Gotta be careful that I don't accidentally upgrade it to the point where I can't use it anymore. Good gaming for everyone watching and playing? Heck yeah. If you do all the Sekimas and you get no damage, you get a rope and it's like 1600 divs. What does it do? What does a rope do? Not heard of this. Okay, everything still looks good. Can also, do I care? I never use this. I have it, but I never use it. All right, so we're gonna go belt cache, utility belt, royal cache, mysterious cache, body armor. We'll go mysterious cache. And all right. And we keep going. Let's go. Oh, I had one more key? Alrighty then. I guess we'll save it for later.
Ribbon pest! Wild chicken!
Noise.
Endurance.
Alright, so we got... Oh, a gauntlet. My least favorite thing in the world. Get in there, Riz. Get in there. Did they not come to life? I just tried to kill my own wolf. Okay. Oh, now they came to life. I see. What's the question mark for? Did I miss something? What happened? Hey, we did it. That was fairly painless. %20 less damage from monsters? Okay. That's not bad.
Rotten bones!
Dude. Nice.
Stand tall.
I don't even know I did that. It's fine. It's fine. Gauntlet or gauntlet. Ew. What should you focus on as a Wyvern Druid? I haven't played it, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. I would like to try a wyvern before the league is over. I mean, I guess I could do it anytime. It's not like it's going anywhere, but... I've heard it's pretty dang fun. Oh, I'm ready for this. Hell yeah. He's so smashy.
An oasis in the desert.
Escape or escape? I guess we'll do escape. Escape.
I need time for that. Wild take you.
Impressive endurance.
Ooh. Solar amulet. But is it any good? I don't know.
I would give anything.
Hourglass? We can live with that.
This was dead.
Game looks fun as hell. It's really good. And I will say, the more I play it, the more I enjoy it. Like, the more that I learn, the better it gets. And I've still barely scratched the surface.
Oh, that was
Wait.
close.
Get the water. Does it stack a lot of armor? Ice Wolf for the moment, but my oh, so I do have a decent amount of armor. I have what? So my armor is 5,129 with 62% estimated physical damage reduction. With 2,500 life. Came for the PoE2, stay for the TBS. Nice. Okay, we got escape. I don't really have much energy shield anyway, so that's fine. Got brass bell body, so you're mostly there? Wait, you've got brass bell body. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
I need more time for that.
Unique armor with about 3.9k. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, that'll help. Yeah, I had, like, very little armor, and then I went shopping earlier today. I'm like, I need to up my defense game. My damage is doing okay. We need more survivability now. Got a link. So I'm just kind of winging it on the fly. I'm not following any guides. But I was telling somebody earlier, I will try to make a planner tonight or tomorrow morning and put it on my website so that if people do want to do this build, they can kind of copy what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm just winging it. Diablo 4. This is Path of Exile 2. Same kind of game though. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Greetings. We will succeed.
Get out of here.
Rest a while.
Okay, so we can restore honor. What do I? Okay, I'm missing 4,000, 400,
Rest a while.
400. 50% more sacred water. We can buy both of these.
I will
Bye,
do
bye.
all. May that serve you.
You're not a big MMO, but you like Diablo. So this isn't an MMO at all. It's an ARPG. So it's like Diablo, but like the only time you'll see other players is when you're in town. Otherwise, you don't see anybody.
2 ancient guardians await you ahead.
Unless you group with them. You can group with people.
Be light on your feet.
I'm not ready yet.
Okay, that was definitely the easiest that fight's ever gone for me.
That was an impressive.
You said this is like Diablo 4, kinda. Like it doesn't have like an open world map like Diablo 4 does. It's more like Diablo 3 in that regard. But this game, so like Diablo is pretty easy to learn and understand. This game's a lot more complicated, but it does have a lot more depth to it. What up, Quigs? How you doing? Like just to give you an example, this is the skill tree in Path of Exile, and there's a lot going on here. Quite a bit of stuff, but you just take it little by little. It's really fun. More like Diablo 2. In some ways, I would agree with that. I feel like this game is more like Diablo 2 than Diablo 4 is. I would agree with that for sure. 90% of the tree is bullshit anyways. You won't touch it? Yep. Truth. I didn't mean to click that one, but that's fine. Whatever.
Nothing to sneeze at.
Dun. One more silver one. That one. Yay! Unless you homebrew? Yep. I'm actually really proud that this build is coming along the way that it is, considering that I did it myself. Whoops, didn't mean it.
The old ways still whisper.
Beacon of Aziz. Am I doing my fourth? This is my third. I forgot about it for a while, so... Bump. You did your third yesterday? Nice. I should have read the bottom line. I did not read what that was. No tower? I did it once. That was enough for me. Not sure why else I would do it. Anything special? Does it feel like the Gauntlet? It doesn't feel at all like the Gauntlet. It feels more like the Pit. It's the Pit with Greater Rift progression orbs. And no rewards whatsoever.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Hard path, yeah. Like, I think it'll be fine once there's rewards, and once we have more content, and once they make the pit different. But in its current form, yeah, I don't really care at all. Ew. When you're forced into the gauntlet, I just get sad. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Misshapen filth.
But yeah, at this point, I'm pretty much ready for season 12, which now it's looking like it might run up right against PoE season PoE 1, whatever their new season is, new league is, because they announced that it's going to be the first week of March, and it looks like no, they said the beginning of March, and Diablo is probably March 10th, so might be a week apart, but. We need Torment 5 and 6 and D4. They have confirmed that with the expansion we are getting more Torment tiers. They haven't said how many or like how exactly they're going to ramp up or anything like that, but they did say that they're planning on adding more.
Balance restored.
PoE 1 just needs to recycle old seasons and go into maintenance sunset. They won't do it. They won't do it. That was not good. I spent 3 hours installing Skyrim Novelist version 6. Just for it to not load, deleting instance, retrying. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what Skyrim is. I'm guessing that's just like a mod pack or something. Is Diablo 4 better on the computer you were going to get it for PS5? I wouldn't say it's better. It really just depends what your preference is. Like, I've always played ARPGs mouse and keyboard, but if you prefer controller, then get it on console. I mean, you can play it on controller or mouse and keyboard regardless. Is PoE 2 worth it? I think so. I really enjoy it. Mod pack with 3,500 mods. Oh, well, I mean, if you're installing 3,500 mods, I could understand why you might have some issues getting that to run. That's holy moly. Yeah, it does also depend on the build. Like melee is usually going to be more controller friendly probably, where like range is going to be a little more difficult.
I will do
or like if you have to like aim spells, it's a little harder with a controller. The auto installer failed you? Gotcha. You can't play Diablo or PoE on mouse and keyboard, just controller. So like I feel like the actual gameplay itself would be fine on controller for most builds. But just picking up loot feels so bad for me on controller. Like picking up and going through the loot. Teleport and leap is terrible on controller? I can see that.
Misshapen filth.
Whoa. Leave me alone.
Nature takes what's all.
I took way too much damage in this room. Don't like it.
I need more time for that.
I sure do. I was doing totally fine until that room, and that room kicked my ass.
An oasis in the desert.
It's supposed to be the beefiest mod pack. You just want to try it. Hopefully you get it working. Skyrim's one of those games that, like, I tried it when it first came out and I liked it, but once I got, like, out into, like, the open world and it just kind of, like, there was, like, infinite options of things to do, I'm like, I got overwhelmed and never went any further. But it's one of those games that has been on my list for a while to go back and try again, because I know people love it.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm getting very low. Do not like. Oh, The Witcher's another one I need to try.
Greetings. This will help. Go with we will.
I mean, that'll help. Debatably the best druid in RPGs? Oh, I don't think there's a debate. It's super good. Witcher 3 world overwhelmed you?
I need more time for that.
Got stuck on the lever. Riz is in trouble. Watching Rob do Tower 145 clear. You don't know you don't know how you feel like peak Diablo content right now. Wait, what? Toasty bear. Alright, we made it. What game is this? Path of Exile 2? I don't love that. Looks like Diablo. It's the same genre. Same kind of game. This game was inspired by Diablo 2. So, yeah.
Wild spawn.
Riz, you gotta get good here. Ooh! Not like that! Yep, this is it.
Get on, foul creature!
Oh boy.
I need more time for that!
Oh boy. Damn it! It's doing so fine. Okay, that's the second time this has happened. Wait. I had a boon that if I lost all my honor, I was supposed to get some back. Like I was supposed to refill it or something. Or was that just life? The next time you go below 20% max life, restore all life, energy shield, and 50% of honor. It doesn't work? Happened to you too? So I'm just dead on the ground and can't move. All right. Boop, boop. All right. I need one of those thingies. We're going again. We're going again. Okay, so 17, 11, 19. I'm sorry, what? I don't have one of those. Oh, hi. Ew. Excuse you? Who said you were allowed to sub in my channel? Thank you for the 17 months, Psychosa. Excuse yourself. Oh, yes. I farted? Wait, you need a ladder for what? What do you need a ladder for? You're rich? Hell yeah. Alright, we're gonna try this and not die this time, right? Right, chat? We're not gonna die this time? Oh. Accessing half your kitchen? Oh. Your new kitchen? Is it real tall? Or do you mean, or your current one? The old one? Gotcha. I guess it was kind of tall, huh?
Get on, foul creature!
I was in that kitchen! Weird. Tower Patch borked like half the Paladin builds. It does seem like there were changes to the Paladin. I don't know exactly what those changes were, because they weren't documented, but it does seem like there were some changes to them. You think the new one is 1 or 2 feet shorter, but you think you'll still need a ladder to get a little steppy stool? Chalice Ritual. Don't love any of those. We're gonna go with that one though. Judgment from skills is not being applied correctly. That's yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that was a change or if that's a bug, but I did see people talking about it. I guess we'll find out eventually. Cats are enjoying all the boxes? Hell yeah.
A great challenge overcome.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, wait, we're like what? Almost a month and a half into the D4 season now, right? Or is it a month? I don't even know. But like, are we gonna be starting to hear about like PTR soon already? I don't know. You need to crumb this bread. Do it. Do it already.
Relish your mortality.
Bronze key, hourglass escape. Don't really care about either of those, so those are fine. Not that one. Do we want ritual or ritual? To get things from under things? You have to get things from under things. Just do it. Just do it. Moving's fun. You're glad you won't do it again? Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about potentially moving, but I don't want to do it. I like the idea of being in a new place, but actually getting there sounds terrible. Especially with no car. I should just do it walking the whole way. Just carry everything. One thing at a time. Ba 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 boop. Boop. How do I get up there? Boop. Oh, okay, that was it. Finally took the leap halfway through Act 2. Shame on you for waiting so long. It's a good game. It's a good game. Like moving in California or getting the fuck out of California. Open. Pretty much my criteria are cheaper, access to better internet. Beyond that, don't care. And if I have a friend in the general proximity, that would be ideal, but not mandatory. Cheaper, you got like 48 other states? True. Like, the area that I'm in isn't too bad comparatively, but yeah.
A moment of respite.
Move to Michigan, we can hang out sometimes. Yeah, for like a year till you ditch me. But yeah, now that I do know that I'm going to be an uncle, like, there's a small consideration of going back to Michigan, but like, the idea of moving to Michigan from California, then 3 years later, moving back to California, and then 2 or 3 years later, moving back to Michigan, that just sounds ridiculous. What up, Cat Agent? How you doing? You do be kind of wild, right? I should just move to Ohio. Ohio's for lovers. Omaha? Get some steaks? Hell yeah. I do have a friend that lives up in Oregon, so I'm kind of tempted to check that out.
Impressive endurance.
25% more max honor. That's a good one. I could go be Rax's neighbor, go live in Nebraska.
Wilds take you.
Trying to die or get mugged by meth heads? Oh. Oh. There's probably more meth heads here than there is there. But I wouldn't be going to one of those areas. That's why I said Omaha, cheaper and great internet. It would be nice to at least be in a state where I know one person. Ideally. Bucket full send? Maybe. Maybe. Moved to Wisconsin, I know you. True. Get some cheese. Trevor's there too? You mean Travis? I feel like I never see him anymore. Same? Okay, it's not just me. I haven't just missed him.
Impressive endurance.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. 25% less maximum honor. Aww.
The foe ahead is formidable. Steel yourself. Beware of the burst.
Heyo. Thank you for the subby.
Would succeed.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. You're rich. Kind of focused. Did I do my one tower run? I did. One and only. And it was before, I don't know if they fixed it yet, but if they did, it was before they fixed it. And it didn't show anybody else's. So I have no idea where I ranked. Ba 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 ba. Spoilers, probably not good. Hello? Void Milwaukee, too many peoples. Madison, less people. Also, if you ever decided to change jobs, there's so much there. If I was going to change jobs, it would probably to be a full-time streamer. Probably. Going Wyvern Druid? Nice, do it. I should just quit my job now and just send it. Just stream all day, every day, forever. All day, every day, forever.
That'll do.
4-year-long subathon? I'd do it. No, I gotta beat what's her face, Emily CC or whatever. Move out of California, then do it. Yeah, I'll move into my mom's basement and then do it. Get FRD? What? Got it all planned out? Exactly. Mom, a meatloaf! silver gold key rotor. Yeah. Did I just pick a gauntlet? Ew. Your mom's basement is currently available? Hell yeah. Yeah, why live in your own mom's basement when you can live in somebody else's mom's basement? I like it. I like it. Looks like Elden Ring, yep. Basically the same thing. Diablo? So this is Path of Exile, which was based off of Diablo 2. Is that innuendo? It's in your endo. Can I zoom in? I can't. But if you want to see the full screen, I do stream horizontal on Twitch. This is for the third Ascendancy. I kind of forgot about it. And so I'm doing it late. But then I keep dying, so you know. The sweet potato fries slapped. I'd put them in my mouth for sure. Yo, Blizzard does something crazy like a D1 remaster, D2 expansion this year. I mean, they've been teasing. They've been teasing. Or, I guess they teased. That one tweet. I can't zoom. I can't zoom. Shit. I guess I'll go there. I don't know what this is though. All right, hourglass. But yeah, like ever since they tweeted for like the 20th anniversary or whatever, I've had hopes that we're going to get some kind of announcement for D2. And BlizzCon, I feel like, is really our last chance. If we don't get something by BlizzCon, I think that our dreams are over. Imagine just doing the fourth Ascendancy without doing any of the three before and getting all of them at once. That's what I did last season. Well, I did the first two last season, but I skipped the third one. Said screw it, and then I just paid 2 divine to have somebody carry me. D2 anything? Yeah. Like bare minimum. Hey, we're gonna make it to where you guys can buy $5 stash tabs. It's something. It's something. Two new rune words? Bet. Think the stash tabs are coming? I think so too. Or they could be like awesome and just like give them to us and not charge us. That'd be sick. Not making money? What, right? Yeah, make the stash tabs free and then give us finish Act 4, give us Act 6, give us 2 new classes and charge us $100 for it. But the stash tabs are free.
Swift magnificent.
We don't need that. Did you talk your mind shut off? I wish you could go back in time 20 years and play it then. I wish you could. I really do. Although I wonder if you'd like PD2. I wonder. in the old days when Duriel dropped a house on you, you just couldn't Google for help, right? Yeah, in a lot of ways, the internet has ruined gaming. It's also made it a lot better, but I honestly feel like that's kind of true for like just everything. The internet has both made it better and worse for just about everything. If you can get past the graphics, PD2 is very similar to PoE. Yeah. Yeah. You have no armor. That's not happening. Another hourglass. All right.
Waiting for man. Wilds take it.
D2R in 2025 is new players hot trash. I mean, I know you said that. I've seen a lot of videos though of people that went back and tried it for the first time, and most of the people who try it say that it holds up. Like obviously it's gonna feel a little old, but it probably. What class did you play? Because that could also have a lot to do with it.
That was close.
What class do I think you played? Druid? That's probably why. What kind of build did you try? I'm guessing a wolf. Use the Maxwell leveling one. I have mixed feelings about their leveling guides. Because I feel like pretty much no matter what you play, they kind of give you like the same recommendations. This is the one place where I'm going to say Icy Veins probably has better build guides for Diablo than Maxwell does. No? Icy Vein says to what? Use fucking Fortitude? On Travbarb? Doesn't Mr. Llama write their build guides? Maybe he just got lazy and copied and pasted. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that I always play the same build, so I don't have to think about it. Icy Vein should be illegal. Yeah, in most cases, I agree with that. Like, I think they were great for World of Warcraft, but why not use Walking Calamity and let kill enemies while you collect them things? I do sometimes. Most of it is because I'm lazy, so I just walk around and slap the dudes. But I do have it. I do use it. I'm just lazy. Banned? Oh, shit. Another hourglass. Holy moly. Add stacks and use you to viewbot. True, true.
Take ya.
Although I'm curious if they still do it. They probably don't still do it the same way anymore. Now that Twitch got stricter about their embedding policies. They hide it, it's still there. It's itty bitty in the corner? Weird. Needs more bear? I know. What's up, Osh? I don't need that. I don't need that. Fish tacos for dinner. Be here in 30. Oh, that sounds so good. I love me some fish tacos. Like, stuff like that does make me want to move back to Michigan, but I'm not driving 3 hours for fish tacos. Drive 3 hours. Well, I can't right now. Right now it would be like a 40-hour drive, but and I don't have a car, so that's also an issue. But man, that does sound delicious. Might be, yeah, it's a slight issue. What level am I? 78. The fact that I haven't done my third ascendancy by 78 is kind of ridiculous. And the fact that I died on it the last time, also kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I'm a druid. I went Oracle. Hmm. 30% less movement speed if you've been hit by an enemy recently. I thought this was supposed to be good things and these were supposed to be bad things. Or is it removing this? No. Oh, yes. Literally, remove. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oracle bear instead of plants? Yeah, I wanted to do bear. Reading is hard. It really is. We've established Riz doesn't know how to read. We've learned that this doesn't work. So that's not bad. Eh, screw it. Alright, boss time.
2 ancient guardians await you ahead.
Pretty people don't need to know how to read.
Be light on your feet.
In both this game and D4, it drives me crazy when the camera unlocks from the character.
I need more time for that. Back to stone, the both of you.
That was an impressive display.
Okay. So now we're to the point where I fucked up last time. Alright, what do I want here? That one. Okay. Hey babe, how you doing? What up, Tackett? You got Pee-wee now? What you think of the Lich build? Which Lich build? I've done Lich before, but it's been a while. Wait, did I? Did I do Lich? No. I did the other one. I did Blood Mage. But I do like my witches. And my Sorks. And like all the Castry peoples. ED Contagion. Oh, super good for leveling. Beyond that, I don't know. Super good for leveling, though. Is this Gauntlet? Sure looks like Gauntlet. Oh, no, it's not.
I need more time for that. Hunger enough! I'm not ready yet!
Big bear smash. Hell yeah. What level are the monsters? I'm frying them. Yeah, they're 71.
Good riddance.
What level am I? 78. What up, Anthony? Have y'all been in a public restroom and had a competition of who can make the most disgusting noises? Oh yeah, every time I'm in there. You want to hear? Yes? That's all I got. Anyways. That was a dolphin? Yeah, I have a dolphin in my butt. I like that 2 people said it was a dolphin. Ayo? Wait, are y'all saying you don't have dolphins in your butt? Because I don't believe you. I don't believe none of y'all. Have a good stream? Alright, take it easy. Your butt ain't that big, it's a little dolphin. Ah, shit. You have a blue whale in yours? Hell yeah. Who's got a sperm whale in theirs? Wait, what? Oh, that was bad. Riz, stop fucking around.
A moment of respite.
I don't like this unknown business.
Get on, foul creature!
I'm not ready yet.
Okay. Okay, we gotta be careful again. Kind of odd that both the bear and wyvern are fire shapeshifters. Feel like the bear should have been earth or something. I mean, I agree, but is there really earth in this game? Those were both blank. Okay, I can live with chalice. That's the beauty of it. They can always add it. I don't know. Maybe. Then they would have to add like a whole new resistance type that we'd have to gear for though, and I just kind of don't see that happening. Such a Debbie Downer. I mean, I'm just a realist.
An oasis in the desert.
I don't like this. I need honor so bad. Oh no. The issue is that elemental damage is a tree location specific, fire strength based, ice is int based, poison is dex based, chaos is int and dex based. So you're limited by tree location? Interesting. Wait, what's lightning?
Fallen filth.
I'm guessing index. Penis base? Nice. I'm into it. Give it a bit. Didn't like that. Oh, I'm definitely on board for that one. Okay, please give me something I can spend this on to get honor back. Have you played the tower in Diablo 4? Heard it came out today. It did. I did one run, and that was enough for me. Like, I think it's gonna be a fine mode once it's finished and like there's actually rewards for it. But right now, it just kind of feels like if you're not competitive, who cares?
I need more time for that.
I don't want to die. Please let me buy something. Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Give me the juice. I have a chance. I have a chance. An escape?
Nature's fury.
Uh-oh. Thanks for the subby, Joe.
Impressive endurance.
How do I get out of here? I see. Is that enough honor for the boss? I don't know. Did the tower open yet? Yes. I did my one run, and I am good with it for now.
Plan.
All right, so this, yes.
We will succeed. Onwards. Onwards. Always onwards.
Okay. What was that noise? Oh, it's in the song. All right, here you go. He's so rich. Boop. All right. Here we go.
Beware the scorpion sting.
I haven't done this fight too many times.
I need more time for that.
Be ready. Quick, the sands fall. Look out.
Bro?
I'm not ready yet.
Move.
Oh god. Oh god.
I need another try
Woof.
to overcome.
Can I still die?
End of the trial in my time. But I sense another being reserved here.
Okay.
You can challenge them if you can find them.
That wasn't sketchy at all. Not at all. All right, we got my points. By the skin of my teeth, yeah.
Can I carry anymore?
Okay, no, not that. What is that? I don't want an extra spell. Hit damage is taken from mana before life if your current mana is higher than your current life. Nope. Spell damage, nope. Passive skill point. Ah, and all the extra paths. Non-keystone passive skills in medium radius of allocated keystone passive skills can be allocated without being connected to your tree. Oh. Well, we'll take the extra nodes for now. So like these. Or these. Or these. Ooh. That could be good. Maybe. Maybe. Or this. Just increased damage and minion damage. Meh, probably not worth it. What's this? I'm doing great. You're doing great. Elemental damage and glory generation. Glory generation is what my... That's what... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one. Glory. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. This whole section. Damage penetrates 20% elemental resist for each time you've used a skill that requires glory in the past 6 seconds. I don't think I use any skills. What does this specifically say? Performs a war cry using glory, gained by igniting enemies. So if I was using this regularly, that might be good, but probably not. Movement speed, cooldown recovery. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Physical damage, lightning damage, physical damage, physical damage. These ones would be good. Don't need the lightning. Maybe. Maybe. Well, we're gonna continue here for now. Chat, we did it though.
Greetings.
We did it.
We will succeed.
It only took 2 attempts, and being way over leveled for it, it's fine. Pew. Hey, someone buy my shit.
What is it? We need to collect more.
Crown of the Pale King.
Collect more otherworldly remnants.
Joom 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 joom. Boop 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 boop. He's booping. True.
Who sent
All
you?
right.
What do you need? Goodbye.
What's up? Oh, you know, just living the dream. How you doing? All right, let's try a 9. I have no idea how this is gonna go. We will go for this tower, I suppose. Do you know if the last boss in Act 1 drops anything important? Because we killed each other at the same time and you got nothing. So, like, none of the bosses really have, like, as far as I know, like, dedicated loot tables. They can just kind of drop whatever. But, so, if you die, nowadays, it seems like if there's any, like, required items, they will stay there, even if you died at the same time. Like, quest items and stuff. So I think you're good. That said, I'm kind of a noob to this game, so I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure. Whoa.
I need more time for that. Come on out. Fake blind. Ask no.
I really need to work on my tower. As he walks away from it. Or my temple, not my tower. What am I saying? Wrong game.
Balance restored.
How you doing? Nice. Sure. I'll take my omens. What game? This is Path of Exile 2. I just took your med math for nursing exam. You have to get 95% to get into the nursing program. Crushed it. Got 100% in like 10 minutes. Hell yeah. Congrats. What kind of math is it?
I need more time for that.
I always thought it was funny because, like, back in grade school, I, like, really liked math. But then as it got more complicated, I started to get really... I didn't dislike it, but it overwhelmed me. But I remember, like, when I was 4th, 5th grade, I was such a nerd. I was the kid who would do long division on the blacktop during recess because I thought it was fun.
I'm not ready yet.
Pretty simple, to be honest. Mostly like conversions from empirical to metric, and then titration. Like you have to give 45 milligrams, kilograms per day of lisinopril. I probably butchered that. Patients 120 pounds. Okay, I see. So just like knowing how to give like proper dosages and stuff.
Wild spawn.
That's neat. Oh boy.
We killed the threats first,
Well,
then finish what we started.
Bah, 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 bah. So don't do that thing where the nurse gives patient 1 milligram of a drug when it was meant to be 1 microgram and kill them. Yeah, that's not good. You're gonna be a smart turd? Hell yeah. Okay. Still got some rares. Sounds like a blood pressure machine. Meow. I'm a green bear. I was never sure why I turned green. Why green?
Moo?
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Like, is it because my cursor's green? Hey, we leveled. Map complete. Bow, 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 bow.
Speak.
We need to collect more.
Ooh. Hey, this isn't the tower. You're right. It ain't. Do you want it to be? I thought that would be worth more. You heard there's sweet loot in there?
Can I help?
You know it. I'm gonna put that in there
I'm
for
sure
that, just
someone
because,
would
like,
want
I don't know,
that.
I don't trust it. And that's gonna go in there for that, because I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, I have many services. Find more
Bow.
for my research.
Bow. I do wonder if I have like a gem in here somewhere that I didn't even realize is good. I got a bunch, and I've just been throwing them in here. Yeah, there is no loot in the tower. It was a joke. It was a joke. There should be rewards eventually, but we don't know if rewards means loot or not. We know we're gonna get like halos, but beyond that, no idea. Started your second character today, giving the druid a go. Druid's fun. What kind of druid are you doing? Found out there was no loot at the start of stream, so you were just bringing it back? Yeah. Bear? Yeah, the bear's pretty fun. I likes it. I kind of want to make a new character just to try these out. I don't know what I would use it on, though. Exploding the round? Yep. Trying to get your ascendancy now? What kind of ascendancy? Pretty sick with pounce? Yep, I use pounce also. Highly recommend.
Not ready, yeah.
Highly recommend. It's the only non-bear skill that I use. Well, I guess I have Shockwave Totem, but I rarely use it. You're doing Disciple of Rashta? Gotcha. I guess we just grab a map, huh? Alright, we'll do a 9. Yeah, that seems wonderful. We had 200 plus divine session last night. Wild. Damn. Yeah, I think the most divine I've ever had at the same time was 3.
Cracked and
That unearthed. It's still the rot Huns loot. I'm not ready yet.
Like, I think my issue is, like, there's just so many games and I'm always wanting to bounce around, so I never stick to one for long enough. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I haven't been in here in a while. I've been slacking. And I know this is a mess, but I don't really care. Just kind of put shit places. You hate this system, but you've been doing it a lot. I wish I would have done it more. but I just kept hearing about how it was so bad, and so I just kind of started skipping it. And now people are like, it's so good. But you could choose to fully delete your temple. Yeah, if I could start over, I probably would.
What nonsense will the vow serve up this time?
Your first ever headhunter drop? Hell yeah. Oh, these guys are tanky. Compared to what I've been fighting in maps, these guys are rough. Okay.
Foul creature!
We did it. We cleared the first pack. Success. All right, there we go. That was better. Ooh, piece of candy. I think that's my first 17 skill gem. Maybe? Got to 18 HP. Are you hardcore or softcore? Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad he survived.
Maniacs!
I'm convinced that GGG names stuff like these chests and like the different names of like the different rooms and stuff. Like they name them just to hear streamers mispronounce them and laugh at them. I'm convinced. That's why I don't try to read them. Like this. Bizonk? That was like when they had the fuck upon you island or whatever. Which turns out it was like walk upon you, but the way they said it did not sound like that at all. Have you seen this V-Rising Palworld game? Tell me more. Never wither. What is this? Is there base building? It does look like V-Rising Palworld. But only if there's base building. Hmm? Whoops. Didn't mean it. Huh. Assuming you're actually building that and it's not just like preset. Doesn't look bad. I would play it. I wonder, is it on either of the websites that I sometimes get keys for? Keys from? Never Wither. They're calling it an ARPG. Interesting. Hashtag had? Maybe. If they offered, I'm down. Uh-oh. I lost my chat. There we go. All right. Holy moly.
Not for hell! Nature takes what's all! A druid knows to travel light.
Yeah, that looks neat. I would absolutely try that. I need to go back to V Rising and actually like finish it. And by finish, I mean start over and get like halfway through and then not play again for 6 months. Ow! Quigs, look what you made me do. You.
Mindless machine!
When does this thing activate? I don't remember selling that. I must have had multiple.
Can I carry any more?
Eight HP? What are you doing over there? Your butthole is squeezing? Yeah, I'd be clenched real tight. How do people get so many divs here? I don't know. I was just saying the most divs I think I've ever had at the same time was like 3. But I know people who get into the seasons early have an advantage because it's easier to make money early in the season. And people just play a ton. I should have taken. It's not too late. Let's go back. Let's use the checkpoint warp. Yeah, I play too many games to get that rich in this game. I bounce around too much. It's my downfall as a streamer. My inability to stick to one game for long periods of time.
That's heavy enough already.
Banger song? Heck yeah. I turned it on just for you. How'd you know?
That's heavy enough already. Can I carry any more?
I like that it's a pair of boots and it calls it leggings. What's your mass on? Like 8? I think 8. 8 or 9, somewhere in there.
That's heavy enough already.
I've been taking it very casual. Playing Wolf Druid, just now got some maps on this character. Nice. Yeah, this is really my only character this league. I did start a Plant Druid just to mess with it, and it's like level 10. But this is the only serious one I have this league. Because I started this season playing mostly Diablo. I was going to bounce back and forth, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to play that and get it out of my system and then come back and play PoE after.
Ooh.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. He got me. He got me. Do I prefer Diablo or PoE? You've never played Diablo? I really enjoy both games. I will continue playing both. But what I generally will say is that Path of Exile feels like playing chess, where Diablo feels like playing checkers. I think they're both fun games. It really just depends what you're in the mood for. But Diablo is much simpler to understand, much easier to play. You can kind of just turn your brain off and blast. Whereas this game requires a little bit more effort, but I do think it tends to be a little more rewarding for your time.
Can I carry any more?
If you like Diablo 3, you'll definitely like Diablo 4, though.
Ancient blight. Can I carry any more?
Although, I do still think Diablo 3's itemization was better than Diablo 4's. But hopefully with the upcoming expansion, that changes. You remember running around in your monk, clapping at everyone, at every mob? So yeah, I was a monk main in D3. I loved the Inna Mystic Ally monks. It was so much fun. The good old days, right? I do still go back often whenever like D3 puts out a new season, and I'll play it for the first couple days if there's nothing else going on. I wish that they like actually still did new content, like even if it was like minor, like just something. But I would definitely rather them put their time and effort into making better Diablo 4 seasons, so it's probably not the right call. This guy doesn't want me to come in there. Okay. This is one tanky dude. Feel the same way with Monster Hunter World, but you're glad Wilds is there. I've never gotten into those games. I did try one of them one time, but it was at the end of like a 24-hour stream, and I couldn't figure out how to get through the tutorial. So I never made it anywhere in that game. But I've always liked the idea of it. So someday I'm gonna try it again. I remember I got to a point where like they wanted me to take a picture with a camera or something, and I could not figure it out. I fiddled with it for like 20 minutes. I'm like, you know what? I'm refunding this game. Yeah, that was... I felt so dumb in that moment. I'm like, well, how can I not figure this out? This is like literally the intro. I never got to kill a single monster.
That's heavy enough already.
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Do I take donations? I don't not take donations. Wait, are you talking about in-game or like... What are we talking here?
No end to these damn things.
2 more hours with the game and I think you would have loved it. If I could get in to be able to fight anything, I probably would have liked it. In-game? I mean, generally no, but I guess it depends what you're offering. Have I run towers yet? I did one. That seemed like enough. You hit a Temporalis incense, so you've been helping and giving some divine here or there. I see. I mean, I feel like there are other people who would definitely use it better than I would. That bad. So it's not that it's bad. I think that the tower's fine. It's just like in its current beta form, there's no rewards for it. So like, what's the point? Like, I'm not a competitive person, so I don't care about the leaderboards. So it's just like, eh. But for people who like leaderboards, I think it's great. Is Temple really profitable? According to people who know this game well, yes. According to me, couldn't tell you. I haven't done enough of it. I don't know what to keep and what to... I could just go like sell stuff or something, but meh. I can do a giveaway for it. I don't know. It's profitable in like tier 15 maps if you're at that point. Yeah, I've heard if you like set it up, it can be super profitable. But it takes a lot of work to set it up like that. Alright, well now I guess I have to go back to town. Uh-oh. Why does this game do this? I think it's my loot filter. So I just updated my loot filter like an hour ago. Oh, I can't do that? Okay, I gotta go back to the To a checkpoint, presumably. Then you're stumped? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so go here. You can portal up. When you go back in, you start from the entrance. Oh, I see. Well, that was misleading. That's fine. I really need to go through this tab and organize and go through stuff that's garbage. I've just been throwing stuff in here. Thought I saw it put something in the middle, but okay. You know, the game does have some network issues. Yeah, like it'll be totally fine, and then it'll just kind of randomly freeze up for a few seconds, and then just pop me back in. It's like, oh, all right, sure. Dang it! Did you die? Did you just die? Oh no! Wombats! What happened? Back to the beach. Jamonra? Oh, Jamonra's a bitch. Ew.
I need more time for that.
Did he just say he farted? That jelly man? You run it back to Act 2 at level 90 to make a point? Yeah, get him. Get him. Yeah, I still remember the first time I ever fought Jamonra, like when the game first came out. That was a stressful fight. It probably took me 60 attempts or something. No Demon Bear, it's much more fun. I just don't have it yet. But I don't know, my weapon's pretty good.
Nature takes what's owed.
I got cornered. I got cornered. Nobody saw that. Never happened. No! I was trying to go through the door and his fat ass wouldn't fit. What's up, Kaden? How you doing?
I'm not ready yet.
Jeez. I found a decent weapon for one div a couple days ago. Got to upgrade it later, but it's solid. Yeah, this is what I picked up. Seems pretty solid for now. Do you know that app people use to quickly price? So I'm using, what is it called? Exiled Exchange? Yeah. I started using that a couple days ago. Yeah, because I have no idea how to price things. So I'm like, all right, I got to use something. And I don't know if I'm using it optimally, but it's better than nothing. Because I'm pretty sure I undersold something significantly. Do I like it? I do like it. Yeah. It's better than just pricing things blindly. At least it gives me a general idea. But the other day I found a Venter's Gamble that it had all good stats. Like it had all positive resists and stuff on it. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw it up for a divine. And it sold pretty quickly. So I'm pretty sure I undersold it.
Be gone
No, it wasn't like 3 seconds. It took like 30 minutes, but it was still pretty fast for a div. I wish you could go back and look at the stats of the items that you sold, not just the names of them. Maybe there is a way, but I haven't seen one. You can on the site under trade? Okay. That makes sense.
The architect of misery.
What is this room?
How
Is this a puzzle?
reach me?
Oh god! This reminds me of the tile room in A Link to the Past. I love it.
Space.
Is it? I'm fighting Avocado? Zipocado. Is this Avocado's brother? What are we doing here?
Dissipate this. No mana.
I assume I want to not be on those, but I don't know. This is the architect?
Over and over, I pour over my
He's the detect.
I know Doriani or his
blood
proxies
medallion.
will try to stop Atsi's ascent.
Royal Access Chamber.
I've calculated every
Ancient Reliquary. We're just gonna put them all next to each other.
My perfect mechanism is not one design.
You made your druid build, and it's the most fun you've ever had with a character. Yeah, the druid's fun.
Constant
No, this is not Diablo. This is Path of Exile 2.
to change and adapt. History will show.
I just clicked that, but I don't know what it did.
Genius of the
I have
world.
Done it. We now have full access.
Uh,
Use ship console to open a path to the royal access. I have done it.
Quigs?
Now use ship from there.
Bad Quigs. Bad Quigs.
I have done it. We now have use ship from there.
Let's see what we can do with it back at the console.
You're so done with PoE now the mapping's just too mundane and tedious? What would you prefer? Needs more endgame content? Like what? Close temple. Room destabilizes once complete? I see. Oh boy. More than just mapping, to be fair. You couldn't even suggest something off the mark. So I feel like that's what, like, pretty much everybody deals with. It's like everybody wants more endgame, but anytime I ask what they want, nobody ever has an answer. And I'm guessing the devs have that same problem. They're like, nobody knows what they want, so how do we make anything? Simulacrum could use an update, so it's more enticing. Which one's Simulacrum again? I can never remember the different names of things. You like the game? Fine, but a boss rush kind of thing would be kind of sick. That'd be cool. "15 wave activity? Okay.
We'll have to do this. Time's of the essence.
That's why PoE 2 makes you campaign. Sire of Shards. I used that last season. That was really good for my Chaos Fireball Witch. Yeah, I love the campaign too. Mapping is literally infinite boss rushes. They mean boss, then boss, then boss, then boss, without all the in-between, probably. Devouring Diadem. Interesting. That as well to do... that as well, having to do full campaign for every character, they need to add a skip. Like, I feel like each league, we should have to do the campaign one time, but then on alts, we should either be able to skip it or have like a shortcut, like sort of like Last Epoch does it, to where once you've done it, there's like shortcuts to let you skip big chunks of it. But it's like, I don't know, I enjoy the campaign. Like, once I get to endgame, I start feeling bored. But the campaign, I have fun. I don't know. I don't think I'm the norm.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's me. Do you guys like how I name my tabs? Hi, I don't know what anything is worth. Campaign has story and purpose where maps are just running around? Yeah. Oh, it's me! Hey, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. Map? I never finished the map I was in, did I? Please don't insult me by saying I'd watch something normal. You're more than that. Wait. What? Who else was disappointed with Tower? I did one. That seemed like enough. But I mean, I feel like I knew what to expect from it, right? Like, I knew that it was basically going to be the pit with progress globes. But the fact that it has no rewards, I don't really care. Like, once they add rewards, I think the mode will be fine. And then it also gives the opportunity for them to change the pit, which I think is great, because it'll make the pit more interesting. But right now, it's like, I don't care about the leaderboard, so it's like, whatever. You did 3 runs, that's good? Yeah. Like, Ziz's Gauntlet in PoE 1, where you have to fight the final boss of the campaign for every boss you fought, and that act appears in the fight. Yeah, that was cool. But something that you can craft through finding special items and build this boss rush. As you beat them, they get more powerful, etc. Maybe even in the future creating new versions of them with new mechanics. Yeah, that'd be cool. If that's what you like. You like the raid thing, that D4, the Dark Citadel? Yep. I would love to see more like that. But so the thing about that, also, what's going on? The thing about the Dark Citadel is, like, I would love bigger style raids in D4, but a lot of players complain that they had to find one person to play with, let alone finding 7, you know? So it's like, I don't see it happening, but I would love it personally. You have to say you're loving Season 11 of Diablo, never get bored of that shit. So I think this season was great, but I do have the problem with pretty much all ARPGs is after a couple weeks, I get burnt out. Luckily, there's so many that there's always new shit coming out, so I bounce around between all of them. You think the matchmaking did help a little? Sure. I never really did that, especially with Dark Citadel, because that one you actually have to be able to, like, communicate well for the mechanics. You don't ever see anyone play with in D4? Yeah. Like, most people play D4 solo. I think they said, like, 80% of players play solo. And, like, I had people to do the Dark Citadel with, and I loved it, because I had a lot of fun with it. I even made, like, guides for it and stuff on my YouTube, which was fun. Those videos did well. Also, that cactus looks like a wiener. But yeah, like, it just, like, after you do it a couple times, what's the point? I wish there was more of a point to go back. As you get older, it's harder, but for a long time, your gaming online was a way to meet new people. Yeah, yeah. Like, back in, like, the early 2000s, like, the World of Warcraft days, like, when it was new, I met so many friends through that game, like, some that I still talk to. But nowadays, it's like, everything is like, join a lobby, do what you want to do, leave, never talk to those people, ever.
I'm not ready yet.
They can now roll greater affixes that weren't previously active, so you can have 5G items. Yeah, I think this season was great for itemization. I think that Sanctification was awesome. The game still just needs more things to do. And, like, I feel like progression, like, with the gear is just way too fast, considering where Torment 4 is, because, like, you can finish everything in Torment 4 with the exception of high-tier pits with basically no gear. Like, with just, like, basic-ass legendaries with, like, 1 GA, and you can finish pretty much everything in T4. Once they actually add some, like, real difficulty to the game, and actually, like make it to where, like, crafting is more interesting, and the itemization's better, and there's more skill choices and stuff, which the expansion looks like it might be delivering on a lot of those things. Could be way better. Twigs and I just ended up in a Discord chat trying to do Dark Citadel. Yup. Like, if you had somebody to do it with that you could communicate with, like I did mine, me and Misha learned it together, and we had a blast doing it. but it's just like after you do it a couple times, what's the point? Now, if they did it more like WoW, where there was like multiple bosses with like unique mechanics, and like each boss had a loot table, that could be interesting. Instantly crushed him on softcore. That's usually how it goes. Playing Oracle Ice Wolf, focus on ice physical damage. Yeah, the wolf looks fun. The wolf looks fun. The bear's pretty fun too, though. Yeah, I really do hope Sanctification sticks around. I really hope so. Some of the Paladin items are a lot more rare than the Mythics. Do you think so? I think that's a case of just bad RNG, but maybe. Wyvern for life? Man, this conversation is just bouncing back and forth between games and trying to keep up. I think part of the Citadel not being great is that it didn't keep adding cool exclusive transmog. Yeah, like originally they made it sound like they were gonna like rotate new stuff every season or something, and they didn't. I'm wondering if it just wasn't popular enough, so they're like, you know what, let's not put resources into it, and that's why we're not getting another one, or at least they haven't announced anything yet. Bear's like driving a car with no power steering. You're so right. I do wonder if the bear feels better on controller. It doesn't? Oh. Well. They did it just to mess with me? Hi, Emily. Bow, 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 bow. It's also weird because Twitch might also be the thing that makes it harder for people to organically connect in the game. Possibly. Possibly. Like, typically social people get drawn to streamers. Yeah, that makes sense. What just happened? Die, Scorpion King. Found 13 mythics and 4... Wait, supplication. I don't even know what item that is.
Move.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Lost power steering for a moment there, apparently. Taking your ADHD meds for your test and now having to deal with the brain power for the next 5 hours so you're analyzing gaming culture. I like it.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
It's a unique one-handed sword for paladins and brandish build. Gotcha. No one's using the brandish build except me. It seems like you're loving... it seems like you're loving it. Just cracked 110 pits. I heard of a bunch of people doing brandish at the beginning, but I haven't heard people talk about it in a bit. Alright, let's... Do we jump to an 11? YOLO! What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could... Let's keep going. Let's juice it. That's enough. That's enough. Your Oridon is so lazy. So the Oridon, like I've heard people talk about it, and like I get it, but don't you want to play your character? We'll do this one. Haven't found a build. Haven't found a build. I know the Paladin is OP, but you're still proud of it. Hell yeah! Didn't the tower open? It did. I did one run and that felt like enough. Bow, 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 bow.
I see what you found.
You should run around and not see one enemy but hear the screams. That's funny. Will there be a bunch of hackers at the top? Any thoughts? So I don't know about hackers. I don't think hackers really exist so much, but RMTers potentially. Although I think a good player is always going to outplay just somebody who buys all their stuff. I think it'll affect it a little bit. For me, the issue is that, like, I personally am not competitive, so I don't care about the leaderboards. So since there's no loot or like no rewards from it at all right now, like, I just don't care about it at all. I did one run of it, and I'm like, okay, now what? Because, like, I know I'm never gonna rank on a leaderboard, so what do I care? But yeah, it'll definitely be sweats. But the fact that it does reset every 2 weeks means that you definitely have a chance. Because I doubt the sweats are going to sweat it out every 2 weeks. Friend was calling it greater risk. It absolutely is greater risk for D4, with the exception of you don't get loot at the end. The Dark Citadel was good at first as you got free cosmetics. Yeah. Yeah, once you got the cosmetics, though, there was no point to do it again other than experiencing the content, which was fine. But in a loot-based game like Diablo, doing content that doesn't give you loot feels bad. I guess Dark Citadel could give you loot, but it wasn't like, I don't know, it just wasn't really worth it. Unless you just love playing with another player, and then I could see it, maybe. Because the bosses did drop loot and stuff. Lack of loot's so confusing, it's a loot... Yeah, so it's because they released it in beta, because right now they're just doing it to test the leaderboards. Like, they don't want loot to be the priority right now, but it's like, if you want to get people to test your system, you need to reward them for it. You need to give them the loot. Otherwise, they're not going to try it. I don't know. We died. Oh. Pally having auras that benefit others confuses you. D4 is very solo grind game. Here's hoping. So I think a lot of that is just because Paladins had auras in both World of Warcraft and Diablo 2. So they were just kind of sticking with what a Paladin was in those games. More so the Diablo version, but they had them in WoW also. Towers just pit runs with no... Pretty much. Made sense in those? I mean, yeah. I think it makes just as much sense in D4 as it did D2, but I definitely hope that, like, they don't even really need to... How do I want to say this? Like, I'm guessing they didn't follow it up because not that many people did it, because a lot of people didn't want to do it because they needed groups. But there were a lot of people who did enjoy it, so, like, maybe just get a small team of people to work on group content, and maybe more people will come around as more of the content becomes available. Maybe. I know I would continue doing it, and I'm not a big group player, but I would find people to do that stuff with. That would be fun. The aura for the mercenaries was big in endgame. True. You solo D2 a lot? Yeah, I play D2 mostly solo. I play most games mostly solo. Definitely need a reason to join clans. Right now it's pointless. Agreed. Right now it's basically an extra friend list. And I'm hoping that they're doing something with it with this expansion. They haven't announced anything, but hopefully. Master the solo stroke, you know it. Hey, look at MMO. Hey, look, I solo it. Yeah. Yep. To be fair, WoW is probably the game that I was the most social in. Made a lot of friends in that game, but that was also a much different time in my life.
No wound, no loss can break me now.
Really hope they figure out the game at some point. D4 doesn't hold me, sadly. Did you try season 11? I can't remember. Can't remember if we've talked about that. Season 11 was really good, but after a couple weeks, it was like, yeah, kind of over it. Yeah. So the one thing that I'm really excited. What's up, Nichols? The one thing that I'm really excited to find out more about is the war plans. Like, we have a decent idea about how the cube's gonna work, how Talisman could work. I mean, maybe not a good idea, but like, we can speculate enough. But like the war plans, we know that we're going to be able to assign different rewards to different activities based on the graphic. Like, that's what it looked like. But like, it talked about having progression trees for each activity. How is that going to work? We need more details. We need more details.
Nature takes what's owed.
You actually like this season, but you ground it out in 2 weeks, and now you play other stuff? Yeah. Yeah, I stuck with season 11 longer than I've stuck with most seasons. I even leveled a second character. And I probably will go back to it at some point this season. I was going to today, but I wanted to get a little further in this game. It has no hold me. What is there once you finish? Endgame feels pointless. I feel that way about most ARPGs right now, honestly. I feel like no ARPG has really held me into the endgame. This one probably does it a little bit more, but like even then, after a little bit, I'm just like, all right. You actually appreciate that the seasons have reasonable amounts of content? You have other games to play? Yeah. Like, so I feel like there needs to be a balance. Like, there's a point where like most people will feel done. But if you want to keep doing stuff, there should be something for those people other than just alts or grinding the same meaningless content. Are we just getting old? Maybe. Maybe. It's like, I do appreciate that I can play other games because it doesn't have that much content. But at the same time, it's like, I want to be able to continue playing it the entire season. PoE 2 needs a campaign skip after we beat it once. If, like, I would say if we beat it that league and we want to skip it on alts, I would be okay with that. But I don't know. I think skipping the campaign and just jumping right into maps sounds so boring to me. Unless they figure out some alternate, like they do a seasonal campaign like Diablo does. PoE 1's the only RPG that's lasted you a full season. Other than that, this season PoE 2. Like, even with PoE 1, like, after a couple weeks, I'm just like, alright, I feel like I've done everything that I want to do. Then again, I've never really done all the pinnacle stuff. Yeah, I do agree that redoing the campaign every character is boring. I feel like we should have to do it once per league, and then we could skip it. But there are some people who, like, they never want to do it ever again. And I'm just like, well, like, what do you do, though? Just, if you jump into maps right from level 1, like, that sounds incredibly boring to me.
The druid knows to travel light.
Am I a fan of RTS or turn-based? Yes. I don't play them often. But I did enjoy them. I do want to play the Divinity games. The new one looks crazy. You've almost leveled all the characters on your warrior right now. Nice. Done the campaign 16 times since early access. I've done it less than that, but I've done it quite a bit. But it's just like, do you think you would enjoy just jumping right to maps? Like, and how is that really different than playing the campaign? Like, you're just doing maps with fixed objectives in a fixed order, but you're still just running around killing shit. I don't know. Each league would be cool. You could be down with that. Yeah. Or like figure out a way to make it to where like once you've done the campaign, like there's like a streamlined version of it or something. Why are these not completing? What did I miss? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Moo.
Thank you for the follow. Kill too fast? Is that a thing? Oof. That's not a good thing.
Be gone, foul creature!
Actually had it happen a few times where the game had to catch up. Do I stream full time? Nope. Nope, nope. Maybe someday. If you ever get into... Oh, originals... Gotcha. You'd love to see me play it? I don't know if I'm going to go back and play the old ones, but I definitely plan on playing the new one. Yeah, if I was going to go back and play one of those kind of games, I would probably play BG3. Because I started it and never finished it because things happened. Did I try towers today? Yeah, I did one, and that felt like enough for now. So it's not that they're poopy, it's just they don't give any rewards. So if you don't care about leaderboards, it's just kind of like, what's the point? There are Divinity games and Divinity Original Sin games. You don't know if the new one is Original Sin or not. Gotcha. Either way, based on that trailer, I'm playing it. I don't care what kind of game it is. I'm playing it. Boop. Yeah, but that trailer looked so good. I'm going to go back to that Abyss and see if maybe I can make it happen, because that's the only objective that I don't have finished on this map now. I'm guessing it's not going to work, but YOLO. Good bear name could be Poopy McScoopy. I'm into it. Gore, violence, segs, blood, horse doo-doo, pigs eating puke. What's not to love, right? Seriously. Although that might be a game that I have to stream exclusively on Twitch. Maybe. What's up, Deathwave? Well. Oh. Happy late New Year? Hell yeah. Same to you. Alright. Well, I guess we're out of here.
Speak.
Do you?
Have you found
Do
more
you?
of what we...
Increased fire damage.
Find more breach remnants for my research.
Bleeding duration. Global physical damage? Interesting. Warcry speed? That's not bad. That's not bad for me at all. Melee damage, minions have max life. Do 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 do.
If you must. Find more breach remnants for my research.
Do I have an extra hole for this? What do I have? Here. Fire damage, life regen, block speed, skill speed, both shapeshifted. It's not amazing, but it's probably, okay. Cold damage, crit damage bonus, cast speed. Okay, so that's... Crit's nice, but the rest is not. Okay. Okay. And then we got this guy. You wonder if there's a way to set up an automated alert that'll ping you on Discord if a movie script ending comes on my playlist, because sometimes I don't have hearing the music. Oh. That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. It's getting toasty in here. Okay, so we got a 12 map now. Oh, right, we got a moment of zen here. Let's do it. Pre-ordered the Diablo DLC. My Paladin build is doing 1 billion damage. Hell yeah. Yeah, Paladin's fun. I like it. Nameless Seer. Alright, what do we got?
Hail, choose.
Widow Hail. I remember that being good. Apparently not that good. Is there another class with DLC? Yes. They haven't announced what it is yet, but there is another class coming. I have 2 videos on my channel of what I think it might be. Ooh, that one is apparently good. Alright, so that's probably our top contender. 30 Exalted, 1 Annul. Okay. Heard like it's Blood Knight. So they have not, they haven't hinted anything about it. There's a lot of speculation what people think it's going to be, but nobody knows. Anybody who says that they know is just guessing. I think Blood Knight would be cool, but I think Blood Knight would make a lot more sense. I'm assuming the next expansion we're going to be going north to Tristram and Westmarch, just because like it seems like we're going clockwise around the world. And I think they would make a lot more sense in Westmarch. Can't wait for it to come out. I know. April 28th. Now you're a Blood Knight.
Have an order? I'm sure someone will want that.
But yeah, I think I'm going to call it here for the day, chat. But I will be back tomorrow. Don't know what I'm doing yet. Hope y'all have a great night. And yeah, I'll see you later.